Good morning, all, and welcome back to the class. Today, in this class, you will be learning some of the most important root words for competitive exams. Let's start the session. So, this is today's exercise. You can solve this exercise easily after you complete listening to the root words that I am going to discuss now. So, let's start our discussion. The first root is VID or VIS, which actually means see or look. Here you have got 5 words: video, visible, supervisor, vista, and visage. In all these 5 words, you have got either VID or VIS as its root. So you know the meanings of video, visible, and supervisor. We do not require any explanation for these words, but we need to know what is meant by vista and visage. Look at these 2 examples and try to guess their meanings. Vista is a beautiful view, especially of a countryside or a city. Okay, and there is one more meaning for vista, that is prospect. In this example, the second meaning is given. A new job could open whole new vistas for her. That means prospects. What is a prospect? The possibility that something will happen. Okay, for example, there is no immediate prospect of peace. That means there is no immediate possibility of peace. So this job could open whole new vistas for her. And now here the meaning of vista is prospect, because VIS vis is see or look, which means prospect is something that is not very nearby. It is actually very far in place or time. So when I say it will open vistas, it will open new possibilities. Okay, so it will open new prospects. Fine, done. The next example is, there was something hidden behind his visage of cheerfulness. There was something hidden behind his visage of cheerfulness. So what is visage here? Remember, visage is actually a human's face. Associate visage with image. Visage, image, visage, image. Easy to remember. So visage is the face of a person. So there was something hidden behind his face of cheerfulness. Done. So the next root is VIR, vir. Vir actually means to have, or show the strength and energy that is considered typical of men. Okay, for example, a virile performance. When I say a virile performance, it's a performance which is full of energy and strength shown by men. And the other, word is virago. So virago actually is a woman who is noisy and scolding. Here again, in virago also, the clue word for you is VIR, vir, which actually means male. So a virago is a woman with male characteristics. So she always tries to be dominating and dictating. Okay, a virago is a woman who is noisy and scolding. Done. So the next root is VIT, vit, which actually means life. Vital. Vital actually means characteristic of or relating to life, which means it is necessary or essential in order for something to succeed or exist. For example, the vitamins that are vital for health. So to be healthy, you need to have vitamins. So vitamins are vital here. And the next word is vitalize. To vitalize is to endow with life. That means to give life. It is to invigorate. Invigorate, you can divide this word into 2 parts. In plus vigo are vigor. Vigor actually means energy, strength, and in actually means inside, right? In Telugu it is low. So when you invigorate someone or when you invigorate something, you actually replenish it, you revive it, you give energy to it. Okay, so whenever you feel exhausted, if you take glucose or some healthy drink, it actually invigorates us. It is to recharge, invigorate. So vitalize also means recharge here. It is to give life. And the next word is curriculum vitae. So curriculum vitae is a summary of a person's education and professional life. You all know about it. And the next word is vitamin. That is important. Vit, vit is equal to life here. And next one is vitality. Vitality is a noun form of vital. Fine, done. Next, here is the next root, which is viv or viva, viv or viva. So viva actually. It means alive, lively, and also animated. Survive, vivacious, conviviality, and then vivarium, vivisection. So look at the first word, survive. It is to remain alive, you know that. So vivacious, I told you ous is full of, it's an adjectival suffix. So when you join ous with viv, which is life, viva, which is life, so it becomes vivacious. So vivacious is a lively person, someone who is full of life, okay, who is very enthusiastic. And the next word is conviviality. So con actually means with or together here, and viv is lively, and conviviality means people who always behave or who are lively with others. So people who are sociable or merry can be called as convivial people. Convivial is an adjective and conviviality is a noun. And the next word is vivarium, and then you have vivisection. Look at vivisection. Viv is life, and sect, sec is to cut, right? Sec actually means cut, it's a root, sec. Insect, bisect, dissect, section, sector, there are plenty of words. So vivisection, viv is alive, live, and sec is to cut. So you are cutting something, okay, when it has got life actually. To cut a live, a live thing is actually known as vivisection. The practice of cutting into or otherwise injuring living animals is known as vivisection, and this practice is often done for scientific research. Done. And the next root is vivoce or vivoce, voc, which means call or speak. Advocate actually means to recommend or plead for, you know about it. And advocates are also known as lawyers. And what do lawyers do? They actually recommend or they plead for one particular task. So advocating is supporting or recommending one task. And the next one is equivocal. Equivocal is an adjectival form, and the verb of equivocal is equivocate. Very, very important word. It is often given in competitive exams, not just in competitive exams, even in CRT tests also. Equivocate is often given. So to equivocate is to speak deliberately. Okay, you deliberately avoid the truth and you speak. So whenever you equivocate, you talk about something in a way that is deliberately not clear in order to avoid the truth or in order to hide the truth. Done. And the next one is irrevocable. Ir is negative prefix. Ir, ill, im. Okay, responsible, irresponsible, legal, illegal. And then you have improper, improper, significant, insignificant, advantage, disadvantage. Okay, secular, non-secular, these are all negative prefixes. Here also irrevocable is a combination of two words. Ir is a prefix and revocable is the word here. Irrevocable is conclusive or irreversible. And to put it in simple words, irrevocable means something that cannot be changed, so it is final. So, and let's take an example, an irrevocable decision. When I say an irrevocable decision, I cannot reverse that decision or I cannot change that decision. So, irrevocable is final because it cannot be changed, irreversible. And the next one is vociferous. Again, you have voc, voc, which means call or speak, and ous is what? I told you ous is full of. So the vociferous is full of what? Words or speeches or talks. Then what happens? Full of words is full of noise. So vociferous is loud, vocal and noisy. The next one is evoke. Evoke is a combination of two words here. E is a prefix. E or ex, remember, means x, out actually. E or x is equal to out. And voke. Voke is to call or speak. So to produce a reaction is what is meant by evoke.